Sometimes, the thing that breaks you isn't the world. It's the moment you start believing you're not enough. This is the story of a boy who lost his courage because life bent him so far, he forgot he was born to rise. And all it took was one broken feather to remind him that even damaged wings can still learn to fly. If life has ever made you doubt yourself, don't blink. This story is for you. Sometimes life doesn't break us in half. It simply bends us just enough to make us forget that we were born to rise. This is Ethan, a boy who once dreamed boldly, loudly, and fearlessly until life made him feel small. One quiet morning, as he wandered through the forest, he noticed something lying on the ground. A feather. Not a perfect feather, a broken one. He picked it up, and just like that feather, he too felt damaged. Not broken enough to give up, but broken enough to doubt himself. When he showed the feather to others, they laughed. "A broken feather can't make anything fly," they said, and Ethan believed them. He tucked it away, thinking maybe the feather and he were both useless. But that night, everything changed. As Ethan slept, the feather began to glow, softly at first, then brighter, as if calling his name. A gentle light filled his room. Ethan awoke, confused, but something inside him whispered, "Pick it up." The moment he touched it, the world around him shifted. Suddenly, he was standing on the edge of a tall cliff, beneath a sky full of stars that felt endless. Cold wind brushed his face. The feather pulsed with warm light in his hand. Then, he heard a voice, soft, calm, steady. "Your wings may be tired, but they are not broken." Ethan looked around, startled. The voice continued, "What matters is not the feather, but the courage to leap." Ethan's hands trembled. The cliff below looked deep, frightening, but the voice whispered again, "If you don't leap, you'll never know you could fly." Gathering every bit of strength he had left, Ethan stepped forward. He held the broken feather tight, closed his eyes, and jumped. For a moment, he felt the familiar fear, the fear of falling, the fear of failing, the fear that he wasn't good enough. But then, something extraordinary happened. He didn't fall. He soared. Light spread around him as he rose through the sky. The broken feather glowed brighter than ever, filling him with warmth and strength. In that moment, Ethan understood something he never realized before. Wings are not made of perfection. Wings are made of belief. When Ethan woke up the next morning, the feather was still broken, but something inside him had healed. He no longer saw himself as weak or damaged. He finally understood that even a bent feather can rise with the right courage behind it. And so, he whispered to himself, "I don't need to be perfect to fly. I just need to try again." The world may bend you, crack you, or dull your shine, but nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you from rising if you choose to flap your wings again. Remember this, even a broken feather can lift the strongest hearts, and even a broken soul can learn to fly again. If this story found its way to you today, maybe it's because your heart needed a reminder. You're stronger than the hurt, braver than the fear, and closer to healing than you think. If these words held your hand for a moment, let them stay with you a little longer. And when you're ready, tap the like button, share this feeling with someone you care about, and subscribe to Motivio, where every story whispers hope back into your life. Because sometimes, just sometimes, one gentle story is enough to help a tired soul breathe again.